that were that hard. I've fallen down many times, but I got mad hard. You see, I'm in it to win it.
All right, YouTube, we're back. Mexican Leads Therapy Garage, back with another video. I told y'all I was going to do a separate video for a little special project that I'm doing for a partner of mine. It's a pedal car. So the backstory on it is he took it to another shop. They did the work for him. Long story short, man, he wasn't satisfied with it. It wasn't bad. He just wasn't satisfied with it. So he brought it to me. I told him I'll work with it, you know, within his budget, do it the best I can for him, and I'm gonna do that. So that's just me. That's the kind of work that I do. So let me show you. I just got done sandblasting, so I'm all full of sand and itching. But let me show you what we got. I took the wheels apart. The last shop just taped them up the best they could. They painted the little suspension pieces. I'm not going to mess with those. The wheels, I am going to paint match them. They're a brighter white. The white that I got for the car is a way brighter color than those. So we're going to clean all the grease off of them, tape up the bearings the best I can. We'll scuff them down, prime them, and then paint them white. So that's those pieces. Let me bring y'all outside real quick. But the owner of the car tried paint stripping a lot of the paint off, and it wasn't really coming off with what he was doing. So I told him leave it as is. I'll take care of the rest. So everything that you see, this lighter gray, all that's where I sandblasted. That's where a lot of the paint stripper and the old paint was really stuck to the car. So I went ahead and hit all those edges, the body lines, the trim. Again, it's a pedal car, so it's not a model car. It is metal. It's steel. And I wasn't planning on doing it, but I went ahead and cleaned up the inside as well. Can't really see it that good. But there's a lot of paint stripper, and I don't know if the other shop painted some type of black. That right there, I got to hit that a little bit right there, but that's what was underneath it. So it was nasty. There's a lot of the old paint stripper in spots that were just stuck and clumped up, and it was nasty. It took me over an hour to sandblast this, and I was expecting maybe 20 minutes, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and put in that work. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it back in the shop, and we're gonna go ahead and move this stuff out of here now that it's dry. That way, what I'm gonna do is get all these panels out. My original plan was to pull the car back in here so I can go ahead and get to that firewall, but we're gonna take care of that pedal car first. I wanna at least get some good primer on it. That way it can sit and dry for a couple days. And then we'll go ahead and sand it down and start putting some color on it. It's gonna be 3 colors: black, silver for the bumpers and the trim, and then white. So two-tone black and white. And then it's going to be silver for the trim. Bumpers, I'm going to tape the grill up the best I can. I'm going to try to hit all that, you know, silver. So in between the color stages, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put maybe a good coat of clear on it. One, let it dry at least for a couple days. Then I'm gonna come back, sand it, scuff sand it. Then we're gonna tape off all whatever the first color is, put the second color on. Then I'll go ahead and put more clear on it. Then we'll let that dry. Then we're gonna scuff it down again. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tape everything off except for the trim, the front bumper, the back bumper, the headlight bezels, tail lights, the trim along the side of the body. That's gonna be all taped off. That's gonna be showing. The rest of the colors, the black and white, are gonna be taped off and separated. So with that clear that I'm putting on top of the colors is actually gonna keep it from bleeding through, the white and the black. If I was in a hurry, which kind of I don't want to take too long on it because I don't want to take up too much time here on my car. This job that I'm trying to hurry and get done before spring, which it's already almost spring. Well, shit, here in Texas, it's already summer. So I'm way behind my schedule, but not because of that. It's because of my health issues. But we're going to go ahead and take care of this. Man, I'm itching. I'm itching real bad. But we're going to go ahead and take care of this little pedal car. This is going to be a little separate video for that specifically. So let me get these panels moved around. Let me get that little body in here so I can go ahead and prime it here while it's nice and warm out today. We'll cut you back on here in a little bit. All right, YouTube, we're back. Got the couple coats of the 5310 on the, oh, it looks like it's getting ready to rain. On the pedal car body. Came out great. Came out really nice. So now we'll go ahead and let this dry. Then I'm gonna paint the bottom side black. I got some black paint. We're gonna paint that black. That way that can dry. Then we'll go ahead and start sanding it smooth. Probably end up wet sanding it if I don't dry sand it because I want it nice and smooth. We'll sand in all these little areas right here, get that nice and clean, nice and flat. There's a little small ding right here I saw that I want to take care of that. I don't want to put paint on that even though it's a pedal car toy. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but in my hands I want it right. So she's ready. I didn't work on the car door, so this video is not about that stuff, but we did get the primer laid down on this. So we're gonna cut you off and cut you back on next time I come in here and start sanding this out. Hey YouTube, we're back with another update. Real quick update on the process. Going for the pedal car paint job. It's all sanded, it's all scuffed, it's prepped and ready to go. So the issue with my back, I get some injections done in my spine tomorrow. Epidural injections, cortisone, to help with the pain. Doesn't make it go away. but it does help for a few months. So that put me in a bind big time. I had to leave work early. I'm in a lot of pain. I took already a little bit over the amount of medication I'm supposed to when I'm on the job, but I had to do it. I had to cope with it. So anyways, we're not doing much moving around here in the shop. Got my son ready to mix up some of the paint for me to get everything going. He's going to do a lot of the wipe down, the prep. It's pretty much all done. All we got to do is wax and grease remove the car, and that's it. He already cleaned the shop for me. He vacuumed up in my little paint area, so he already set the filter up in the window. So it's not going to be much overspray. It's not that much going on the car. I already got the basic idea how I'm going to do both colors. As far as the trim and the grill and the rear bumper area, that's going to get done the second time. So we're going to go ahead and put the black and white on, clear coat, let it dry a couple days, scuff it down. Then we're going to do the bumpers and then clear those. So this is where we're at. Again, we're going to wax and grease remove everything, wipe it all down, and get over here and start mixing up the paint. It's going to be black, white, and silver, 3 colors. So I got to try to cover these up. We went last week. We came out and sandblasted everything, got everything cleaned up. Found a lot of cracks in the door, so a lot of that's got to get fixed. That's going to be on the car video. So now let me go ahead and get to work and get this boy out here so he can go ahead and start helping me get this thing prepped up and painted. I'm gonna try to teach him as well how to play with this paint gun. I want these kids to, I want at least one of my kids to learn the process, so that way if I'm not able to ever come out here again, I want to be able to at least teach them, or if I'm not around anymore, I want them to know something, the beginning stages of what to do and how to handle stuff here in the shop. I don't want the shop and my tools to go to waste. I don't want my wife to have to sell everything, for whatever reason. I don't want the stuff I worked hard for just to get put in someone else's hands super cheap or even for free. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing going. Hey YouTube, we're back. We got a real quick update on the not even update, but next video. That's all. This is going to be in one video, so just, it's a process. Just trust me, it's a process. But this is what we got going. We got the wheels painted for the pedal car. I got everything taped, masked off, ready to go, as far as ready to put the silver, the 3rd color, on the body. We're going to lay out the silver, then we're carefully going to untape it all. Once we get it all untaped, I'm going to wipe off whatever fingerprints I got on the opposite side on the clear as far as on the body. Then we'll go ahead and carefully make sure everything's nice and clean. Then we'll go ahead and mix up the last coat of clear, shoot the clear. Going. She's all masked off. These are all the little body moldings, side pieces, bumpers, whatever you want to call it. That trim is going to go silver. It's a little too intricate for me to try to cut that out and do the white and then come back and do the silver. I should have done that when I did the back half, but that's a lot of work for this something this small. I already got way too much time into it, so it's going to be beautiful still regardless. The owner can go ahead and get some stickers and maybe put them up there, but or who knows, if I got the time, maybe I'll knock that out. But we'll see how it goes. Just wanted to do a real quick update what we got going so far. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mix up the silver, get my mask on, go ahead and get the silver applied. These are the wheels. Wheels came out great. They're gonna definitely match the body, the white on the body. Let me hurry up and get to mixing and spraying, and we'll catch you back on here in a little bit. All right, YouTube, we're back. I had to go in the house, take a quick shower, get this clear coat off of me, overspray, whatever. Also, I had to wake up a little bit. Man, I'm tired, super tired. But want to give you all a quick update. The car is finished, completed, painted. Rims are painted. Got all that done. So we're gonna go ahead and show you what we got. Got the silver on, all the trim, the bumpers, grill. This little thing came out clean, boy. Came out really nice. He's got the little piece that goes on up here for the top. I don't know if he's getting that chrome plated, but the windshield, the steering wheel, the interior seat is all done up. But the piece for the windshield, the steering wheel, and something else, the hubcaps, he got them chrome plated and engraved for this. And like I said, he's doing it to, I believe, raffle it off for a great cause. JJ's really involved with the kids. His daughter is in on a basketball team, and they're great. They're great. They have a great team. They play their hearts out, man. So I think this is going to be raffled off at the next car show coming up in June. He'll put it on his website or his lives, JJ Live or JJ DFW Lives out here in DFW. So he'll have it all put together once it's done. I told him to get in touch with me, send me pictures, send me video, tag me in it, because I want to see the complete job all put together with all the extra stuff that he's got, man. This thing's going to be beautiful. But she's wet up. She's done. Everything's under clear. Man, if I knew how to pinstripe, I'd pinstripe this bad boy. But this thing came out beautiful. So he's ready. So let me show you the wheels. Those got painted and cleared earlier. So they are still drying. We're gonna let them dry for a couple days and then get them on tape, get everything ready. I gotta paint the inside of the car, the shell. I'm gonna just put a black in there, flat black, I believe. Just so you don't see the metal. But these boys came out really nice and clean too. Bright white to match the car. So we got everything cleaned up, paint guns clean, going back in the house, getting ready to get put back away. Just wanted to make a quick video of this thing again. Anything for the kids, man. So now we're going to get back to work on the Monte Carlo. I'll go ahead and get a new video going of that so I can show y'all the progress going on the Monte Carlo. We're going to go ahead and start getting the firewall together, getting the body work completed on the firewall. That way I can go ahead and paint the firewall, drop the car back on the frame, and then start doing everything else from that point on. Because I want to get the sunroof, like I said. Can't really see, but right there. We got to get that, a hole cut in the roof. But I'm not going to do that until I get that body back on the frame. Because I don't want anything twisting, shifting. So that will be coming up very soon. Now that I got this little project done, wanted to help my homeboy out. Also, like I said, anything for the kids. Also, it's a break off of the car. It gives me time to recharge the batteries in my head. Sometimes you need to do that. Sometimes you need to step away from the job that you're working on or project that you're working on in order to refresh, get a refresh, a reset, and then jump back on that job. So now I'm ready. I'm ready to get this firewall done, get it painted, get this body back on the frame. That way I can make more room in the shop. Also, again, I had to get them injections in my back. So I was already a month and a half later than what I normally get them. So within, that month and a half, dude, I was in pain. I was in a lot of pain. So it was really hard for me to come out here and get some work done. I still kind of pushed through. On the bad days, I had to stop. I had to go rest after my 8-hour shift. So yeah, that car could have been done way sooner, but I don't work every day in my shop. I don't. I can't. If I didn't have a 9 to 5, then yeah, I could. On a daily basis, man, I'd love to be in the shop every single day, all those days, all them hours. But I have a full-time job. I work mandatory overtime on Saturdays, sometimes an extra 4 hours after my 9-hour shift on Saturdays. So it takes a toll on your body, it takes a toll on your mental stability, but I mean, it's fine. That's what we got to do. We got to work in order to live. Got to pay bills. Plus my daughter's wedding's coming up next month. So from here on out, I got to get this thing done, try to get it back on the frame before then. Then I got another job coming in. I believe it's a BMW that I'm gonna be painting. Back the same color, just freshen it all up, make it super glass house for them. Get that situated and done. But we're finished. The car is done. We got to get everything, get all the other parts for him together so he can come pick everything up. And then, like I said, he'll give me an update on what it looks like after he's finished, after all the pieces are back on it. So hopefully we get to see that soon. If he does, then I'll include that in the next video that I do of the car. I'll just put some, I don't know, snapshots or whatever in there, clips, so you can kind of see an update of that car, man, because it's going to be beautiful. But again, Mexican boy Lee, your boy Mexican Lee, Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage. I'm tired, y'all, so please understand. It's hard. It's hard to do what I do, but it's all good. I'm breathing, so we're going to keep pushing. But like, comment, subscribe. We're out.
It's time I picked up all the pieces. It's so frustrating. Let me out of this cage. I'm not listening no more. 'Cause you're the one that's wrong, and you're gonna regret this life. All your words I'ma soon forget. So far between the lines, I'ma write a new set, a new beginning. Reflecting on the times that were that hard. I've fallen down many times, but I got mad hard. You see, I'm in it to win it.